Hey guys, how are you? It's Shelly here with Celebrity Lashes and Makeup. So today I'm going to be doing a henna brow tint on myself. That way you guys can see what that actually looks like. And this is the brand that we use. It's Supercilium. It's the brand that we teach our students to use as well. And it's just one of our favorite brands. The first step that we're going to start off with is going to be the Pro Cleanser. That Pro Cleanser, we're going to want to cleanse the skin. It's the Supercilium brand. And this is just to prep, remove any makeup, remove any oils from your client's skin. All right. So first we're going to apply the cleanser to the brow area. I'm going to be going in with a medium brown. And we want to remove any makeup, any oils from the brows. The Henna Brow is one of our favorite tints to do because it can last up to 2 weeks on the client. It lasts on the hair even longer than that, but on the skin it can last up to 2 weeks. So now I'm gonna take the color developer from Supercilium. So that color developer, we're gonna put a few drops into our little mixing glass and choose one of our colors. So the color that I'm going to do with Supercilium is a medium brown. And this is super simple. We normally perform the wax before and the shaping. And then we apply this tint. So I'm going to put just about that much tint in there. Okay. So you see, and then we train how to do this as well. So if you're interested in getting the Henna Brow Tint, it lasts about 2 weeks. It's really popular. It's great to just kind of wake up and have these beautiful brows, and they look like your brows, you know. And then we're gonna put in the color developer. It says usually about 15 to 20 drops, and you do want enough developer in there, even if it ends up a little watery. So I'll usually take one of these little brushes and use the end here and just give it a stir. So with these tints, whether it's this henna tint or not, you want to sit there and really mix well, and you want to wait a minimum of 5 minutes before you even apply it on the client's skin. You want it to have a chance to develop properly first. But henna tint is one of our most popular. We do offer as well the regular brow wax and tint. Brow wax and tint tends to last on the skin for 2 days or so, but the henna tint lasts a lot longer, and it's usually up to 2 weeks on the skin. And then if you ever want to learn how to do this procedure, it's a great add-on service to know how to do the henna tint for your clients, whether they're coming to you for lashes or getting their hair or nails done. It's a very easy service to learn. We teach you how to do the brow mapping, we teach you how to do the waxing, and then obviously how to do the tint properly, and making sure that you're including that with your client, because your client, this is their face, and you want to make sure that they love the way the tint looks before it sets. So that's one of the best things you can do, is that as it's setting and you've already decided on the shape for your client, is just going ahead and showing your client in the mirror and saying, hey, you know, do you like the shape before it's been sitting there for too long? Okay. So that is a bigger difference too. With this henna, we actually end up keeping it on the skin for a lot longer. If it's just regular tint, you're probably gonna keep it on the skin anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. But with the Supercilium henna tint, it lasts longer, and you gotta keep it on longer. You're looking more at like 20 minutes, even 30 minutes. So someone who has much oilier skin, even though we're gonna go ahead and use the cleanser prior, you could also use a little bit of alcohol, try to dry up their skin a little bit, because, you know, all these tints are great, but when someone has tons of oil in their skin, it won't adhere the same, and then it won't last the same. It won't be as dark. And for girls that have oilier skin, it's not gonna last as long as someone who has dry skin. We're just gonna wait a little bit as this sits there until we're ready to put it on. So I like to be realistic with the clients and their skin type. So if she has dry skin, tell her, listen, with a dry skin, it can last a full 2 weeks. With someone who has super oily skin, it may only last a week to a week and a half. And then there's obviously aftercare instructions that we want them to be aware of, like no water for 24 hours on the brows after they have this done. They can't be putting makeup on it. They can't be putting lotions and stuff like that. So there's quite a few rules after getting it done. But again, people love to wake up and go, and they just have these beautiful brows that look like theirs. It just looks like there's makeup on their brows already in the morning. The other reason why we love to do henna brow tinting is because oftentimes clients want to get tattoos, right? They want to get the either the henna, the ombre brow tattoo that looks like makeup, or they want to get the hair stroke tattoo, but they're scared. And one of the best ways that you can introduce it to your clients is to do a henna brow tinting. That way they see and have more confidence on the shape that you're doing, and that they have more confidence in the fact that you know how to do it for their brows and what's going to look like for them before they commit to doing a tattoo. So it's great to learn how to do these henna tattoos. And I usually use a little tiny paintbrush. We're almost done. I'd say let's wait at least a minute more before I put this on, because you want it to sit there for about 5 minutes. And I usually like to use an angled brush. I don't have my angled brush on me right now, so we're just going to use the little lip applicators. And I'm just going to sit here and continue stirring it. But I've had a lot of clients try the henna brow first, and they love the way it looks on them. They're like, you know what? Like, this is nice. Now I'm ready to commit to the tattoo. So now you have a client coming in for a service that they fell in love with, and now they trust you and that you're able to provide them that shape that they've wanted, and now they can trust you to do their tattoo. So it's a great, way to encourage your clients to step into other services. And then if you're already doing hair, lashes, anything like that, I highly encourage that you look into getting your henna certification, because it's easy. It's super easy. You do 1 day of class, you're gonna have a live model with us. We go through each step with you. We go over the brow mapping. We go over how to wax the brows properly, how to decide on the shape, and just the step-by-step process on how to do the henna tint. And once you've done that, you can go right ahead and start taking clients that same day, all right? So I'm gonna start putting this on. This is the tint. That's what it's looking like. And this again is the Supercilium brand. I'm just gonna apply it kind of like on a mirror offset. So when I do this, even with my clients, I'm tapping up and down. And if you want that ombre look when you're taking a client, all you gotta do is leave this part for last. Also, a tip is taking a little mascara wand, brushing upwards only here, and then cleansing this part with your little lip applicators so that it's literally lighter here. For me, I don't like the ombre look. I want to have overall darkness throughout. So you'll see me just kind of paint it on. And throughout the entire thing, I want it to be around the same darkness. So I'm going on vacation this weekend, and I just wanted to get a little bit of that makeup look so I can just go and not care. I can go swimming, I can do whatever, and know that this tint's not just coming off. It's a great tint. It's perfect for the summer where ladies want to go to the beach, the pool with the kids. You're capable of doing that and not stressing about whether or not your makeup is coming off. This is the Henna Brow Tint. And then any areas that your client is missing hair, try to make sure that you lay it on nice and thick in those locations, especially because you really want it to attach itself to the skin in those areas. Those are going to be the more problematic areas to make the tint stay. So make sure you're really packing on the tint color. And then going back with these same brushes and just cleansing, making it a little sharper, playing with the design before it sticks, okay? That's kind of like the shape I like to go with. So I'm gonna go work on the other side. You see how fast and easy that was? And then I'll set a timer on my other phone. Siri, put a timer for 25 minutes. Okay, perfect. So I'm putting a 25-minute timer for that one. That way I know when that one needs to be wiped off, and I'm gonna start working on this one. So making sure to set a timer separately for each brow. This is really a procedure where timing is everything. We do not want one eyebrow darker than the other. So being conscious of the time that you set one so that you can start the next one. It's very important. And there's chopping up and down. It can be a very addicting, fun service to do for people and for people to get, because they see such a difference. Obviously, when you're first getting it on them, like right now, it's super dark. This is not the end look, guys. This is not what it looks like, I promise. You're just gonna keep on packing that color. But this is what you want it to look like as it's processing. It's funny, I look like a clown, I know. But once we wipe it, it's gonna look great. It's gonna look nice. It's gonna look super natural. So encourage your clients to have faith in the process with you, because some of them do get nervous. Like, oh my God, is it gonna stay like this? No, it's not gonna stay like this, I promise. Hold on. All right. So you'll just see me kind of looking off camera to clean them up a little. And I just take those same brushes and clean it up nice and tight. That's kind of the general shape I go with. I don't need to make them super perfect. Nobody's eyebrows are super perfect. But that kind of shows you what I do. And now that I've come up with this one, I'm gonna, okay. I'm gonna set a timer for this eyebrow as well. Siri, put a timer for 25 minutes.
25 minutes, counting down.
Well, I accidentally set another timer over there. Okay. And then again, if you guys want to make this part lighter for your clients, go ahead, take these, wipe it, and literally remove some of the tint. That's all you're doing. You're literally making it slightly lighter than the rest as it's setting. So you can go ahead and do that now. You could even put a secondary timer to remove the fronts of the brows earlier. And that also will make sure that this area will be a little lighter. Because right now, that look right now that everybody wants is the ombre. I just prefer the look where it's really very dark throughout. All right, I think that's good. As I'm sitting here, now I get to see all the little hairs, so I might as well pluck on some of them. But we offer lots of classes. This is a class that I do prefer doing in person. I don't suggest you just take an online course for this. There's so much that goes into brow mapping that should be done with the client, with the model, with the student, and one-on-one, where you guys can actually see, how do I go about doing this? It's not something that you should self-learn unless you've been doing this for years and you're a makeup artist and you know how to shape brows. When you tint somebody's brows, they really are hoping that you're gonna get that perfect shape for them. So if you have no general knowledge of that, I do highly suggest taking a course. And we love to do that. We do one-on-one courses for you guys. We teach you how to do the brow lamination. We teach lashes. We teach how to do the eyebrow tattoos, which, like I said, learning the henna is one of the best things you guys can do, because now your client feels comfortable with you. She sees that you're able to give her a beautiful shape that looks natural. And now they can trust you to actually move forward and get a tattoo. So if you're ever looking to learn how to do either the hair stroke tattoo, we teach the nano, or we teach the powder ombre tattoo, which is very popular as well. We teach lip blushing and eyelash extensions. And I do suggest that you guys learn multiple things. I'm not somebody who's all about one thing. I mean, you could be the best at one thing, and there is riches in the niches, so I do believe in that. But when you have multiple services that you know how to do, when a client comes to you for lash extensions, now you can upsell her on this henna brow tint. If she comes to you for the henna brow tint, now you can upsell her on lash extensions. So it's just good for you guys to know multiple services if you're in the industry. I'm just gonna sit here and play with these bad boys. Hope you guys are enjoying your day today. And I don't know if you guys have ever gotten these tints done before, but they're really addicting. I know I look silly. It looks very dark, but when I wipe it off, it's gonna look beautiful. Make sure to follow us. Make sure to follow us on TikTok. We have Instagram. That way you get updated whenever we post new videos. I do also offer online one-on-one training time with you guys. So if you're already in the field and maybe you just want to learn a little bit more, you already are performing some of these services, but you just have questions or just want a one-on-one trainer that you don't necessarily have to come in person, I do offer that as well. So if you click on our link in the bio, you would have access to that. My eyebrows are actually tattooed. I do have a lot of hair missing, specifically on my ends, but most people can't tell because I do the tattoos. Occasionally I do the henna brow tint like this is, and it's very fun stuff to do. It's a great industry to be in, and you help people feel really good about themselves, and you're just helping them be more beautiful than they already are. So it's a great field to be in if you're looking to expand your knowledge or leave the job that you're currently at. We would love to help train you. I'll get everything ready. So while I'm sitting here, I'll just sit here, clean out my stuff. Get my cotton rounds ready with water, so that when I do wipe it off, all you're doing is using some cotton rounds and wiping it off with water. But you're gonna see, I know that I have this wet, very wet, super dark look. It's actually very similar to getting your eyebrows tattooed, because when you tattoo a client, they will have darker brows. And then when it peels off, it's gonna look super natural if done properly. So I'm just getting these ready. And if you guys have any questions on our training courses, just send us a DM. I'm gonna share Teddy with you guys since he's waiting here too. Teddy, you wanna come say hi? Come here, Bubba's. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing. Come on, come on. I'm gonna let you guys see our little mascot. Come, come, come. Good boys, good boys. Come here, come, come. All right, this is Teddy. He's our mascot. Say hello, Teddy. Hi, Papa. And then we're just teaching you guys today how to do the henna brow tint. It's just sitting, it looks scary and dark, but it's not gonna look like this, I promise. It's gonna look really nice when we're done. Say hi, Teddies. Hello. You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. You're so good. Are you being a good boy tonight? Yeah. Teddy's our mascot. He's here every day. He's the emotional support dog for most of our clients. He loves being here. He gets his lashes done. Show him your beautiful lashes. Yes, yes, you have beautiful lashes. Good boys. All right, guys. Let's see what our timer's on. We're already at 15 minutes. So we just got 15 minutes left before I can wipe one. What's the other one on? It's probably at 10 minutes. Soon, soon. Hope you guys are enjoying your day today. Hey, buddy. Hey. Hey, boobies. You sleeping? Hey. All right, guys, we're just letting this tint set, and then we'll be able to wipe it away. And this is really a great service to be able to join in on your other services. All right, now you can lay down. So what we're doing is a nice henna tint with our Supercilium brand. This is not a brand that we sell. It's just the one that we prefer. We've used lots of them. This is just the one that we like best. It's gonna give your clients the best results. While they're sitting, it is very dark. As you can see, it's so fun. Nice, but it's gonna be good. Trust the process, guys, and have your clients trust the process. Remember to use this time to get to know your clients and talk to them about other services that you offer, because we have a good 10 more minutes or so before we can remove the tint. So as they're laying here, make sure to talk to them about all the different services that you offer. All right. I am going to be back in about 12 minutes and be able to give you guys that reveal. Okay, guys, my light actually gave out, but just wanted to record this video and then a little video on the side. So I just did a henna tint. We left it on for a good 25 minutes. So now I'm just gonna take that off. As you can see, comes off very easily with just one of these little cotton rounds and water. And it looks as if I put on, honestly, it really is as similar as you can get without getting the tattoo. It's as similar as you can get to doing the powder brow. And it looks super natural because this is behind the hair. So remember, when you apply your makeup at home, you're applying makeup on top of the hair. So you see how gentle that is? This is what it looks like as it's tinting. Looks really dark and kind of crazy. It's not really what it's gonna heal like. It ends up being like this. And it's kind of like a powder brow tattoo. So I just did a tint. Okay. So I'm gonna wipe this brow off. And when you're taking it off the client, make sure you're actually really rubbing at the skin. We want to make sure we're removing all of it and not leaving some on. Okay. And voila, guys. I'm sorry that my light went out, so it's not the same lighting.